Hello and welcome back to my garage here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I've really been in the mood to. I have been it's been a long time playing Car Mechanic Simulator. I've been a little bit burned out, but I've also been kind of highly motivated to get back into it, especially since I really want to get my leveling done. I took this Silvia here and I cleaned it up yesterday. Put on all the body parts, fixed up the interior and the body. Haven't done any mechanical work on it. I just was tired of looking at it all beat up. Now, I went to the junkyard yesterday after I finished recording and uploading, just for the heck of it, and I have to say I have been disappointed with the junkyard here in 2021 so far. It seems like in 2018 I used to find cars, all kinds of cars in the junkyard. This junkyard is bigger. I mean, it seems bigger. I don't really know if it is, but it feels bigger than the one in 2018. But I'm having a hell of a time finding interesting cars. And yesterday I found this, which is the car I have been dying to find since the game came out. This is the original Japanese Datsun Fairlady Z, and it has the L24, which makes me it just really makes me happy. There was a modded Fairlady Z in the 2018, which was a 432 Fairlady, since they didn't have a straight 6 with a single overhead cam in that game. This one has the actual Nissan. Since this is a purpose-built mod, it has the real Datsun engine in it and everything. And I am just absolutely dying to do this car. So we're going to do that. And first we'll start with cleaning it up. Oh, and I didn't pay. I have to tell you too. See, I have 927,000 right now. Yesterday I had 928. How much did I pay for this car? I paid 7,000. So I had 935, let's say. And while I was in the junkyard, I did find a McLaren F1 out there, which is the first time I've seen that mod in the junkyard as well. And it was 935. It was something like $200 more than I actually had at the time. If I had 935,000, it was 935,200. And so I couldn't have bought it. I couldn't have bought it, and even if I could have bought it, I couldn't have done anything with it, and I couldn't have done anything else because I would have had no money. So I had to leave it. I had to leave it behind, which hurts, which kind of sucks. And I'm sorry that wasn't recording. I mean, it would have been fun for people to get to see that, because I haven't had that experience in a while. In 2018, I had that happen early on because I found a Porsche 959 in the junkyard, and it was like $350,000, and I didn't have anywhere near the amount of money needed to buy it. And it was a while before I actually found one when I had money. So, yeah, it just amuses me that happened again. Okay, I want the interior parts. It looks so good too. I mean, the interior is perfect. I used to own a 1974 260Z, and the interior is essentially the same. It had this same steering wheel with the big horn button thing in the middle. Oh man, this looks so good. Can't wait to get it done. Gotta get it cleaned up. And whatever happens, I'm not going to sell this car. It's kind of a green. So let's get the I always like to get everything that goes to the body and put that in. There's no fuel tank, no exhaust. See if I can repair that fuse box at least. Okay, excellent. And get rid of the junk that I've accumulated so far. Let's see if they have this stuff in the performance shop. And they do. Excellent. And the front exhaust section as well. That's good. Get a fuel pump while we're here. I guess I'll go ahead and grab a fuel filter now too, because I know I'm going to need one later. Excellent. So, oh yeah, got to do the engine compartment, put the body on it, see what she looks like when the body is all back on. Oh, I don't need to buy that. And that's in the other store. And there's no, I mean, this is I think the 1970, or it might even be the 1969 or the very earliest one. I'm not sure. I have to look and see what year this is supposed to represent. It certainly won't have ABS or any kind of computer system. The fuses aren't exactly right though, because the Z cars had wire fuses. They didn't have these relays. And get the box lid. Okay. And there's a bushing missing right there. Alright, that's everything that we can put in there. I wonder if they have... yeah, they don't have... I wondered if they might have the body tuning parts for... well, you know what? It's under Nissan, isn't it? It would have been Datsun back then, but it's under Nissan here. Yeah, they don't have them there. Okay. So happy. I can't wait to see what this looks like. Even has the Japanese style wing mirrors on the fender. I mean, that's something that they do in Japan. They don't, Japanese cars exported to the US, they have the wing mirrors on the doors like we do here. But this is the Japanese version. I hope at some point they'll come out with a US spec version of the Z car. Maybe like a 2 plus 2 260 or 2 plus 2 280Z. That would be really cool. If that ever happens, I will have all of them, believe me. Is that everything already? Yep, it is. And we're at 19 grand now. I forgot what it was before, but that's fine. Alright, I want to paint it. Let's see what it... I want to paint it. And I'm going to paint it red. Longtime viewers will know that I like things to be red. And I've been kind of experimenting with a little bit of a darker red like this. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that. Oh. It already looks so incredibly good, even though it's not even close to being done. Okay, and these, it has these as the stock wheels. I don't know if I'm going to use these. I might look at something different. Poor junkyard car all beat up. I wish that the camera wouldn't swing so far back. I mean, I know that it's trying to keep all of the bolts in view on the screen at the same time. But I think it would be nice if it, like, focused on one end rather than backing up and putting them quite so far away. I imagine on some people's screens they're kind of hard to spot. Maybe even to touch because they're so far. Especially since it just occurred to me, this car is not going to make me any money because I'm keeping it. This is going to be my driving car. Assume that in the world of Car Mechanic Simulator, wherever we are, this is my daily driver. Glad too that it let me put on that front exhaust section, because sometimes I haven't encountered this in this game yet. In 2018 it happened quite a bit, especially in a car in the i4s and the i6 engines in that game that had the front exhaust section like this. Quite often it would basically require you to not put that on until the engine was in. I mean, if I had that in there, since I put it in at this point, when I go to take the engine out, the old game would quite often make me take that off. But I haven't encountered anything in this game so far that has made me do that. Gotta get the transmission off. Usually I will have done that by now. how much? There's no... Look at that. There's no pistons. No oil pan. I wonder if I'll even be able to repair... I wonder if I'll even be able to use any of that. Okay. I should go ahead and dismount the tires too. I'll at least repair these up if I can, even if I don't use them. That one was red. I'm sure that this is not going to be a tire that... I'm sure this is not going to be a rim that I can repair. 12%. Yeah, that one is junk. Okay, 5 pages worth of stuff, so bear with me while I plug through these. Feels like I repaired quite a bit of stuff here. Minus the usual suspects. I'm repairing those just so I can sell them. And I know that I'm missing a lot of these. I know I'm gonna need a whole buttload more of these. Let's get the tie rods and things. Dang it, was that? I'm actually not sure. I looked at it, and I think I blew it. I know it was the front sway link A. I think it was the generic front sway bar. I'm going to need this. So the shock absorbers, there was only one I think that I took off the car. A bunch of stuff that I didn't repair. Yeah, whoop, there's that thing. We'll get rid of that. Didn't repair the transmission, unfortunately. And I'm going to buy a couple of these. Sell the repaired ones for whatever they get. I need to buy another caliper and 2 brake drums. Caliper, 1 caliper, 2 brake drums, and I think a shoe and a cylinder. Something else I wanted to do. Get all of our clutch bits together. Oh, I guess I wasn't able to repair that. Wait a minute, why not? Huh, I don't know why I didn't do this before. I don't want to get deep into this right now. I'm just going to throw a few parts on it, get the car put together. How many of those do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 caps. Go ahead and do this now, since I'm thinking about it. Okay. Hold that there. I saw that both of the... I think there was only one of those to begin with anyway. I'm going to count. I'm going to try and... I think I can count how many bushings I'm actually going to need, because there'll be 2 back here, and I think I know I'm going to need springs because those aren't repairable. I don't remember if those got fixed. Nope. I'm actually really surprised that I was able to repair all the leaf spring, all the plates, and the U-bolts. Usually I end up missing 1 or 2. And I'm going to need 2 of these. Oh. For some reason I didn't think I had 2 of them. Okay, I don't have the wheels ready yet. I did buy the wrong one. Damn it. Okay, so for bushings I have 2 in the back, 4 in the cross member, and then 4 more for the lower suspension arms, because this has front shock absorber A, which means it doesn't have upper suspension arms. So that should be exactly the right number. Gonna need to buy another lower suspension arm. I don't think I bought the bearings or the hubcaps either. I'm going to hold off on the calipers because I want to paint them. Get over here. Oh, it must still be on the... It must still... No? Or did I not... I didn't assemble them both. I'm looking at it, and I cannot get over how good it looks already. Okay, now... need to buy one of those. The tires are all the same size, that's good. And we're going to go ahead and I'm not going to put the vintage tires on. I'm not a fan of that look anyway. And hopefully this will be more powerful. I want to be in there. I'm going to give it the race tires. 195 70 14. God, that takes me back. Okay, 195 70 14. Got the right size. I want to see... Let's sell that one. I'm not convinced that I want to use those wheels, but... No, experimented with this. Yeah, go for a brighter one because it's even colored brightly. Even with a color like this, it's hard to see the calipers painted unless you're using a rim with a lot of space. So I'm basically going here with the brightest red I can get. And for these, they come default this color. And I want to see what they look like. Oh, I can't. Look at that. It won't let me change the color. That sucks. I thought this would look really good. Doesn't even have chrome as an option. I was thinking this would look really good chrome, but it won't let me chrome it. Okay, those are 14-inch wheels. I want to go with something from the retro. Maybe no. Something like this or this. I bet that would look good on there. Where's the classics? Classic 6 looks pretty good. What else? I like Classic 6. I actually like, where was that one? I think it was in the retro. This here. And there was one, this is like from the Corvette, from the boo-ba-doo-ba-doo, the Reptilia. This I like. This one I actually like for this car. Spend too much time dinking around thinking about this. I think that... yeah, I don't think any of these are really appropriate. I mean, some of them might look good, but I don't really want any of the really modern styles on this car. So, Rim 8, no. Don't want the basic ones. The rim cape actually looks pretty good because you can paint the rim and it has a chrome hubcap that fits over it. You can see the color through the chrome hubcap. Though this one, since I'm going to paint the rims, I'm going to chrome the rims. And I really kind of want to do something with not spokes, but I think I'm going to do this one. Yeah, I think this is going to look good. There we go. I really hate that you can't jump. I should go ahead and sell those other rims, or I'm going to end up mounting a tire on them. Going the long way around on that one. Look at that, you can see the caliper through there pretty well. That is exactly what I wanted to have happen. Oh my god, it looks so good, it's killing me! Oh wow. I am so happy. You have no idea how happy I am right now. Car looks amazing. It's up 30 grand. Paid 7. It's not going to be super valuable, but that's not the point. Now, it's been a long time since I worked on an L24 like this. Can't wait to see how well they what's the word I want? Modeled it. Of course, the inside of the block is a little bit. The inside of the block isn't 100% correct. The actual Nissan engine has the crankshaft caps at the end of the crankshaft are actually like part of the block. And it can be a royal pain in the butt to get them out. The head looks right, though. I'm glad I bought all the plugs already. And the manifold is good. It's got the crazy tall camshaft caps. And then I need, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of those. Yeah, they won't have any of those in here. 12 of this guy. That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Oh, this is just like, it's just like doing an OHV V8 engine where you have to screw down 16 rocker arms. Here I have 12 of them. At least there's no push rods. They're part of the head. The rocker's pushing right on the top of the valve. Now, if I remember right, the camshaft actually pushes the rocker. Oh, that's disappointing. They don't have that. They don't have that in here. I really dislike that they don't have like all the intake manifolds and exhaust manifolds and camshafts as performance parts by default. Just really makes no sense to me that there would be, you know, one here and one not. And what do they have? They have the carburetors at least. Now these SU carburetors were such pieces of crap, though. I actually the 260Z that I had, I got rid of them. Actually, yeah, I need the air filter cover. I'm sure I'm going to need this arm and timing shoe, timing cover, water pump, fan, belt, head cover. That should be everything. And then here, air filter and wires. Does it use the standard ignition? I wonder if it uses the ignition distributor A. I think it's got to. But we don't, that's another thing we don't have yet. We don't have performance distributor caps for anything but a V8 at this point. We don't have an i4, we don't have an i6, no V12. If at some point we get again, you know, the DLCs that we had before, like the Mazda, we don't have anything for the rotor. Well, we don't have anything for a rotary engine now anyway, but that makes sense because there's nothing in the game with a rotary engine. That is just perfect. It's like exactly right. Gonna need a crankshaft pulley. Gonna need that. Already got that. That will be for the alternator. keep forgetting. Gonna need clips. Now this fan was plastic. That should actually finish it up, right? Looks like everything is there. There should be... It's got the... See how it's got the wires bundled right here? There should be a mount on the top of the valve cover that holds these things in place. They don't have that here, but that's fine. It's a small thing. Finish hooking up the drivetrain, load up all the fluids, and then we should be good to go. Oh, just saw something I don't have. I swear I always forget to buy a starter. If I don't think about it from the get-go, then I don't buy one. And let's see, I think that should be 100% across the board there. No. Alright, what have I forgotten? Is it a bushing or something? Yep, it is. I know what it is. It's got to be those rear ones. I wonder if I can get in there from here. Yeah. Somehow I bought all the bushings and I forgot to install those ones. Okay, back down on your feet. There's also no power steering, you notice. I just noticed, look how bright the brake calipers are from here. I'm really pleased with that. That really looks good. Alright, that should be all done. Now we just need to set it up. Whoa. That was scary. That car would have gone every which way. Perfect. Okay, now we test it, see what it is. I really dislike this, though. It used to be that you could, well, vaguely visible through there, you can see the back of the car. I dislike though. I mean, I like the old one better in 2018, where you weren't looking through this sheet of cheesecloth. Gains 70 horsepower. It's this is a lightweight car though, with a 2400 cc engine. I almost said 2400 liters. That would be insane. So what do we got? This should be paid 7,300, and I could sell it for 86,000, which of course I'm not doing. Tuning increased by 42.30%. That seems pretty darned acceptable to me. And my God, it looks good. It looks so good. I sure hope that we get more Z cars. Give me a 280Z, 280ZX, 300ZX, like an 86 300ZX. That would be amazing. Oh, this is not the driver's side. Look at all the old analog stuff. It even has that lever down there. The two little levers you see in the center console next to the emergency brake. One of them is a choke. I mean, I remember having to use the choke on cold mornings to get the engine to go. There's the what's the word I want? The cigarette lighter, yeah. And this one doesn't even have a radio in it. The radio would go in that space beneath the control panel for the heat and air. Though I don't know if we even have an air conditioner. I see the heat and the vent, but I don't see an air conditioner. Interesting. All right, let's see what it will do for us here. I am just so pleased with this car. I can't remember the last time I built a car that I was so happy with off the bat. It just, oh my God, I can't get over it. It's so good looking. And let's see the tires. I didn't want to put sport tires because they have crappy traction just like the old ones did. And I think we should be able to get, we should be able to get 150, I think. Look at it tracking perfectly straight. Good traction and everything. $170, $180. I'm sorry, 158, 159. Come on, get 160. Oh, way. And we die in a fireball at the end of the runway. I didn't even see any, oh there, that's where I started braking. Started to brake right there as we went off the dirt. So, I was wondering where that went. I still wish they would put some kind of a figure in there, because they look ridiculous going down the track with nobody in. But I'm gonna have to take this car out to like a racetrack and stuff and see how well it behaves, because it's very nice, very well behaved in a straight line. Even if I correct a little bit, it's not skidding all over the place. Not like that electric car, but the electric car I put crappy tires on it. Come on, stop! Oh man, I started braking way back then. And it's strange. I used to see skid marks. And all of a sudden now I'm not seeing skid marks on the concrete anymore. That's really weird. I wonder if they changed. I wonder if there was something that was something in the last update broke that or something. Who knows? But yeah, 159 is the top speed we got out of this car, and I'm pretty pleased with that. And I'm going to leave you outside for a bit so people can look at you. And is that stupid... yeah, that stupid rectangle is still there. Okay, so I started at 923,000, and now I'm at 897,000. Which is the money I'm not going to recoup at the moment, but that's fine. The Silvia needs to be done, and I'm probably going to keep it too because it's cool. I like it. What else was in the Nissan DLC? Did they actually have the R34 Skyline in the Nissan DLC? I think they did. If I find one of those, I'm definitely keeping it too. But who knows? I'm up to, let's see, I gained about 200 XP. Don't think I have enough skill points because I really want to get this good judgment and see how that works. So okay, that's going to wrap this one up. And if you made it this far, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you again here for the next whatever it is we're doing here. And on that note, bye for now.